Hey, it's Bitty Penny, and I have a sheet load of cards, you guys. Oh, it's another fun sketch, and this one is just bubbling over with sweet goodness. All right, you all, this is the May 2022 sketch and supply list from Call Me Crafty Owl for the sheet load. And this one is another special edition for 6x6 paper pads. And I want to make sure that you know to click the blue link in the title. It's the SLCT May 2022. And that way you can see all the collaboration teams' work. All right, so here are the supplies that I worked with this month. I really just felt like playing with this die set again. It's one I've used quite a few times. It's older, it's retired from Stampin' Up. And then I had gotten this MFT one sometime after just for all these wonderful sentiments. And then I grabbed a really old paper pad. This is the Playful palette. Yeah, and I just always loved just the fun. I just love all the fun texture and colors of this paper pad. So I thought it would just be so fun. It kind of just reminds me of something bubbling over, and it reminds me of, fun, refreshing drinks like Fanta and stuff like that. I did a ton of die cutting, and then I grabbed two tiny stamps, You're the Coolest, and a orange slice, or I guess it could be a lemon or lime slice as well, a citrus slice. I grabbed a couple of my Catherine Puller inks, and I'm just going to ink these up. These are going to be the labels on my bottles. So my cards today did involve a lot of die cutting, but that was okay. I just kind of zoned out and had fun with it. And then I did convert the measurements to work for a 5x7 card. So I'm still using a 6x6 paper pad, as I showed you guys, but I will be just kind of altering it slightly, ever so slightly, to work for a 5x7 card. I think I had a slight miss today in my selection for my matting layer, but otherwise I'm very pleased with it. Okay, the sketch yields 6 cards, and you need 3 pieces of 6x6 paper. I just kind of went through and grabbed 3 pieces. Well, I grabbed 5 and then narrowed it down to the 3 I wanted to use. And all of this is for the background of the card. So I'm just kind of pulling out ones that I think I'll want, and then I'll really narrow it down. I love this splatter so much. I just love this paper pad. I love those squares, and these are the 3 I decided on. I thought these would be really fun, and it's so great that it's double-sided, so I can really play around and have some fun. Okay, so here's how I altered the cutting instructions. I took my 6x6 sheet of paper, and instead of cutting here at a 1 inch, it's easier if you just cut 1 inch. So cut it at 5, cut it at 4, then I cut it down to 2. So then I'll have 2 pieces that are 2x6. I'm going to take those 2 pieces. I just stack mine together. I rotate them, and then I chose to cut mine at like 4.5. So it would be like 4.5 by 2 inches. And I'm still wanting to keep, when these 2 pieces are put together, 6 inches. Okay, so you're going to keep all of this. You're going to use every single bit of that 6x6 piece of paper. Nothing is going to be left over. Okay, so let's do that again. I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to cut it to 1x6, 1x6, and then 2 pieces of 2x6. Then I'll take those 2 pieces of 2x6, stack them together, and cut it down to 4.5, keeping both pieces the little short one, and the big one. So that's what I did for all 3 sheets of my pattern paper. Then I will grab 1 sheet of 12 by 12 paper that I'm going to make 4 by 6 mats for my card. Now this totally worked. This is not what I was upset about. What I was upset about was just my color choice. I kind of grabbed my color, kind of just thinking that it was the right color, but not double checking. Definitely would encourage you to compare your papers, side by side, and not just be like, yeah, sure, maybe that'll work. But I was already committed, so I went for it. So I cut those down to 4 inches first. So I got 3 4 by 12 pieces, and then I just cut it down to 6. So now I have, well, when I get these cut, I'll have 6 4 by 6 pieces, which is perfect for what this sheet load yields, which is 6 cards. So 1 12 by 12 sheet of paper is all I needed to get my mats for these cards. Now I did do 1 additional sheet of 6 by 6 paper to cut more 1-inch strips, and that's that green one that goes across the bottom with my sentiment. And I wanted to show y'all, I added some really fun embellishments on the outside, and I decorated the inside. The inside I just kind of did like bubbles with just punching out circles. And then I just love the variety of these embellishments. Oh, it just makes it so fun. I also like how I added the strip all the way across, and I like that on this 5 by 7 card, you get a little relief with the wide white margin around the edge. So these here don't have the embellishments on the front, and I think you can really tell a difference. Although it was hard to see the embellishments on camera, in person, it made such a big difference adding those embellishments. So I want to encourage you to definitely do that. It's an extra step, but it really does make a big difference. I hope you guys enjoy these cards. If you want the sheet load, you got to go over. I'll leave everything linked below. You've got to go see Call Me Crafty Owl's video, which came out yesterday, or it came out on the 1st, and it's linked down below regardless of when you're watching this, so you can get your sheet load. There's my embellishments, and yeah, it's all linked below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.